we are ready to knit our first row round, and I will leave like 6 inches end of my yarn to weave in later, and this is the time that I'm switching to my regular 4.5 millimeters needle. So what you have to do right now is just to knit all the stitches around. The first 4 will be a little bit tight because those are the stitches that you picked up. So that's the 1, that's the 2, 3, and 4. These are the stitches you picked up. Even if I need 3 stitches here, I picked up 4 just for the reason to make this a little bit tighter, and the gap will be less visible. In the second round, I will right away reduce on each side 1 stitch. So I'm almost by the end of this row or round, and I'm going to the first row for my 4 stitches here. This is the last stitch from the sleeve from raglan, and these are the picked up stitches. And again, I want to knit them. So this is the first one, this the second. Remember, we have kind of 2 together, but we kind of separate them now. So it will be 1 and 2. And this one is kind of very large, so what I will do, I will twist this one and knit from this side. Okay, all my needles are on the 4.5 millimeters, so I don't need these anymore. And this will be our second round. This way. Right away, this is right now our gap, and again, this is the end that I still have to weave in, but this is the gap so far, which looks very nice. And do not weave the end until you make at least 5 rows. That's the best way to see if you need to tighten any area. Now, because I'm working in rounds, I will put my marker. And I like to keep 2 stitches on each side of the marker before I reduce the stitches. And right away in the second row, I want to reduce 1 stitch on each side. So even if this one is loose, because it's not connected yet, you just have to kind of pull it back. This will be 1, 2. And to reduce stitch on the left side, you will knit 1, you will slip stitch, and you will take that knitted stitch, pull through the slip stitch. That's my reduce stitch on the left side. Then I will knit all around, and I will stop on a 4th stitch before the marker, and I will reduce 1 stitch. And I'm almost by the other end. I want to make sure I'm on the 4th stitch, so it's 2, 4, so I need to do 1 more. Okay, on this side, what I will do, I will reduce 1 stitch, a little bit different way than the other side, which I will be making these 2 stitches knitwise and then knit them together, which is a little bit easier. And then our first full row has been done. Again, this is still loose. Do not weave this until you make another few rows. Let me know if you find this connecting sleeve instruction helpful.